Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Cheer to God, and today I want to talk about Sukuna and I want to talk about Uraume and why I think that Uraume is glazing and is completely wrong about what's happening. Okay, now a lot of people are already making videos, including Zonin and all of these guys saying, "See, Sukuna was holding back. I told you, Sukuna ain't even used 5% of his power, not even 1%. He's taking it so easy." Yeah. Um, I think that was probably Sukuna's intent, but I think that clearly did not happen. I think it's like a similar situation when it comes to like Miriam's fight in Hunter x Hunter, right? Where he comes back thinking fully healthy, but then he dies anyway because of the effect of the previous battle. And I think that's a similar thing Sukuna is going through here. He came back, after defeating Gojo, and now his body is deteriorating because of the effects of Gojo. He can't use his domain expansion, which I don't think Uraume knows that he still can't use it. Uraume probably thinks he already recovered, not knowing that he's also fighting Yuji, and Yuji, every hit Yuji gives him is also diminishing his curse energy output. So of course to Uraume, it looks like Sukuna is becoming less and less interested in the fight as it goes on. But really, he's just losing his curse energy output as the fight goes on, and Yuta and them are really doing business. You know what I'm saying? But Uraume is a glazer, bro. Let's talk. He's a glazer. And first of all, we have to think about it. Kenjaku was wrong about Yuta. Completely wrong about Yuta. Got one shot about Yuta, saying Yuta is nothing special. But we saw Yuta's curse technique. He's all the things he's been doing at 17. And he's probably more talented than Sukuna and Gojo were at the same age. So there's just no chance in hell you telling me that this kid, you saw nothing in him. Like, he's just hating, bro. He's just pure hating. And it's the same way that Sukuna looks at Yuji and just says, "I see nothing in you." When Yuji is clearly super, super impressive and is cooking. Only a few months of sorcery, he's doing reverse curse techniques. He can transfer souls. He can punch souls. He can interact with souls. He's doing all of these things in a few months. What are we talking about? Yuta and Yuji are the most talented motherfuckers, but yet the two main antagonists don't view them like that. You know what I'm saying? Kenjaku was the other main antagonist. He does not view or never viewed Yuta as anything like that. But guess who offed him? Yuta. Now this man out here, Sukuna, sees Yuji as nothing. Guess who's gonna off him? Yuji. It's the same thing. And Uraume is gonna glaze for life, bro. That's what her job, doja, is to glaze for life. Uraume is going to glaze, bro. So I don't know why we're taking her word at face value. Like, she ain't know what the fuck going on in that battlefield. She ain't know that Judgment came up and almost murdered Sukuna. She didn't know that Sukuna was one touch away from dying. She doesn't know any of this shit because she's busy getting her ass whooped or at least, probably not getting her ass whooped. I mean, you know what I'm saying, tussling out here with our boy Hakari. So she is capping out her ass, and I'm sick of everybody taking her word as if it's freaking gospel. Sukuna has been wrong. Gojo has been wrong. Why the Kenjaku has been wrong. Why the would Uraume all of a sudden just be the know all be all because she knows Sukuna? Of course she's going to say that. She's his biggest glazer, bro. What are we talking about, bro? She's his biggest glazer. It's like Gojo's students will always say Gojo's not even trying. Gojo's their goat. Come on, but what are we talking about, bro? Listen, guys, I'm getting very passionate because I feel like people read, but they don't read for real, bro. Like, honestly, bro. People be reading, but people don't be reading. Somebody commented in my section saying my video about Sukuna, me debunking Sukuna going all out against Gojo is aged like milk. No, it did not, bro. You age like goddamn milk, bro. Your brain aged like goddamn milk. I'm cooking people now, goddamn. But on the real, I just don't see why everybody's taking Uraume's word just like that. Now, I'm not saying it can't be true, but to act and accept it immediately with no conversation is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sukuna said to me at the end against Gojo, to me, you're just gonna be another nameless fish. At the end of the fight, he goes, "You were truly splendid, phenomenal, Satoru Gojo. I will never forget you for as long as I live." You know what I'm saying? Every time he's fighting people, it's like, damn, they're not Gojo, but they doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gojo is the standard, the metric. What are we talking? So he was clearly wrong. He thought Gojo was just gonna be like another guy. Guess who nerfed him the most? Gojo. He was never scared. He in 1,000 years. Boom, guess who did it? Gojo. Uraume, if you ask Uraume, is Sukuna afraid of this purple? Uraume will say, nah, it's nothing. But Sukuna himself was scared. If he did not have Mahoraga there at that moment, or Mahoraga never did that word slash, and that happened, Sukuna would have lost that fight. There was nothing he could have done. Can't open a domain. Can't, his slashes won't work. Has nothing else. Even if he does open, fire arrow, not gonna work. He's dead. Or he's defeated. That is the key right there. There was one, even a few seconds. If he was a few seconds late, a minute late, Gojo was a bit faster. Sukuna lost the fight. So for a fight to be that close, where it was just one attack away from victory, Uraume is gonna be like, he's not even trying. Of course, Uraume is gonna say he's not even. Uraume doesn't want Sukuna to look weak. Now, it's great for Gege to use this to create suspense, because next chapter is 100% switching to Uraume fight. 1000%. And I think that's the point. We go to them, that fight is going to conclude, and then Hakari is going to pull up and probably see half the team decimated, Maki probably dying, and he's going to go running and fight, you know what I'm saying? So, I listen, if he makes it, you know what I'm saying? I hope he makes it. But I think I need to see Uraume's face when Sukuna dies, bro. I need to see her glazing die, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is my problem right here. Everybody just be taking characters' words when characters aren't the end-all be-all. Fucking the narrator is barely trustworthy in the story. Why are we trusting Uraume, the biggest glazer of Sukuna of all time, bro? So that's what I'm saying. Just think about it before going off crazy and saying Sukuna is definitely not trying. Like, that's just fake news. And you know the whole black box thing? I don't even think he can use it, because it seems like it's in the same place as his domain expansion, and he can't use that either. So I think that's the problem right now. This is why he's super nerfed, bro. He would love to use Fire Arrow and all these other things. So Uraume is thinking, he's not even using all these moves, so therefore blah 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 blah. But it could also just be a case of that brain damage nerf is still fucking with him right now. He also got Jacob Ladder to the face, and the Yuji situation, and the souls are splitting. So of course it's going to look like this boy is not trying if you're just paying attention to his cursed energy. But if you there, you're going to see that this boy is fucking coughing and wheezing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's always going to smile. The same way Gojo was smiling while getting caught up in Malevolent Shrine, bro. In the middle of somebody's sure hit effect, and he was smiling. And he was saying, my curse technique is infinitely better. Imagine that, bro. But guess what? He lost anyway, right? Because Sukuna expanded his curse technique and made it better than Gojo's, right? 1,000 years experience. That's what they do to you. So this is the same situation here. Sukuna is overconfident. That's how he got stabbed by Maki. He thought he won right there and then, not knowing Yuta didn't, like, and we know enough damage will cause your domain to collapse by itself. But Sukuna himself sees and says, it didn't even break. He broke it himself. And we know Yuta is alive. Why? Because his Shikigami is alive. His Shikigami is still there. Rika caught Yuta. If Yuta is dead, Rika's, you know what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about, man? These characters can be wrong easily. We gotta pay attention to that. But that's all I want to talk about. I want to rant a little bit. It's been your boy Spring Show the God. I don't know what we're going to title the video, but I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.